We are back with another episode of the Under the Lights podcast, Wilmington High edition. We're joined by senior captain Colin Allard and seniors Luke DeProfio and Jacob McCauley. Guys, thanks for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
It's good to have you guys in. Colin, you haven't been in since, I think, the first one of these that we did. It's felt weird. You've been a staple here at the studio for the last 4 years.
Yeah, it's definitely it's a cool chance to get to come in, but I'm glad some other guys got to come in who don't usually get to come in, so good for them.
So you guys had a hard-fought game against Burlington. Didn't go your way. I know you guys, there's things that you would like to have gone differently, but the team sits at 3-1, and at this time last year you guys were 0-4 en route to a really tough season. You guys have been ranked in the top 15, top 12 in Division 6. I'm forgetting exactly, but you guys have been up there in the top 16, which is night and day from last year. Just what would you guys say about the season so far?
I think the most important thing is how good it is for the team's energy and morale. It's also good for the town to have a good football team because kids are going to want to come to Wilmington schools, and it's just great for everybody.
What's it been like playing for Coach Kavanaugh's first year at Wilmington High?
I'd say it's been pretty good. It's been a really good shift into just an all around better football team in my opinion. It's been the team has been there's a lot more effort during practices and just everything about the season. It just seems a lot more serious. We're taking it way more serious.
Tell me about home games because you guys have had 2 now, and the crowd has always been really great. The band has always been really great, but I feel like the student section has been next level this year. In my 4 years here, this is definitely the craziest I've seen it. Just what's the energy been like from the crowd at home games?
Yeah, so I think the people who are in the student section, we're all very close with them. We're a small, tight-knit group in Wilmington because there's not a ton of us, but they do a great job, organizing themes, getting the baby powder and all the other things for the new Wilmington staple of the powder when we come out. So, it's a cool experience. It helps us. It makes the other team not struggle, but it definitely affects them in the huddle. And if they're getting loud, you can't really hear things in the huddle. If you're not used to it, snap counts can get messed up. So things like that definitely play a role in the game.
Jacob, you moved to linebacker this year. Not the most physically imposing linebacker, but you've been really getting it done. You had, I think that was your first varsity sack in the last game. Just what's it been like? What's that shift to linebacker been like?
Well, I think at first it was harder. Just I'm a little smaller than everyone else, but I think our coaches they've really helped me out, getting to know what I should do, and I've been doing it, and I've just been giving it all my effort, and I think it's been fun.
Both of you guys, what have you seen from Jacob on the defensive end moving to linebacker?
Yeah, I think he's been doing pretty well, especially because we had an injury with Julian, and I think he just filled the role very well. Especially like you said, he's not the biggest linebacker on the field, but when it comes down to all the technical stuff, he makes up for it.
I feel. Oh, go ahead. No, you go ahead, Colin.
He does a great job at coming up and being physical, but he's also able to drop back and be a great cover linebacker. So he's able to kind of get going both ways.
I feel like one of the biggest differences I've seen so far this year from last year, obviously overall energy and intensity, but especially on the defensive end, I feel like the defense has just been night and day from last year to this year. What's been different what's the difference been on defense?
I think the biggest thing is the getting 11 heads to the ball. I think I was very guilty of it last year, not always running the ball because I was this DB kind of just backing off, but it's an effort thing, and it shows it does end up showing on the stat sheet and all that stuff. When you're running the ball, good things happen, so that's the most important thing.
Colin, you're a senior, you're a captain, and last year on offense, you were kind of one of the linchpins of the offense. You had a lot of receptions, you had a bunch of receiving touchdowns early on. The offense has really shifted. It's gone to a run-heavy offense. A lot of times maybe only one wide receiver in the sets. And so it's a lot less action for you, a lot less balls thrown your way. Was it tough to adjust to that, to a different role that's not as much of the focus on offense this year, or how did you adjust to that?
Well, something Coach Kavanaugh like kind of said right when he came in is like everyone's gonna have a new role. So like with that mindset, like, all right, maybe I'm not getting the ball as much, but like people are out there making plays. I can't be mad about it. We're winning games. I'm not gonna get mad when we win a game. So I just kind of do my best when I'm out there. If I do get the ball, get an opportunity, try to get as much as I can, prove that I can maybe get the ball a little more. But I'm still gonna go out there and block just as hard as if I was getting the ball every play.
So you guys are seniors, and we're now in October, so it's like a full month into your senior year. Like a month ago, it was still like bright light out. It's pitch black out now at, I don't even think 7 o'clock yet. What's it like just being seniors? And just forget football. Just like what's it feel like to be now a month into your senior year in your last year of high school?
It doesn't really feel like senior year, to be honest. It doesn't. I don't know. I kind of feel like I have a whole another year of football after this, which is kind of crazy that I don't, because we've been playing it for so long, and it's like a family. It's just really weird that it's gonna be over soon. So you gotta just keep playing your hardest.
Yeah, it's definitely a weird feeling to be the old guy now. So, kind of shake it one day at a time, and live through it, and things end. But there's always new doors opening. So
you guys have, let me think, 5 guaranteed games, probably at least 6 guaranteed games left. So 4 games in, so not quite at that halfway point of the year, but like you can feel like it goes by fast, and I'm sure you guys are feeling that. Probably your parents and your coaches and whoever is like, it goes by fast. I know I always say that when I'm in here talking to like different people, sounding older and older each year, but like I'm sure you can feel it coming to an end. You guys have known each other for a long time. I think most of the team is not planning on playing football after high school. It's like you give so much to the sport and then it's kind of over. Just what are your guys' goals, and what are you feeling about the last 6 or so guaranteed games you have left?
Well, like, there's only a couple games left, so I feel like everyone is just like playing their hardest because they know they only got so many more of them left. They just got to give it all their energy because they're going to regret it later on in life if, like, they didn't play their hardest, they didn't do the best they could.
Yeah.
I think one of the goals is something I haven't personally done is I've never won a league title, so it's definitely something. It's a goal to go after, try to get one of those, and I haven't seen one in football one in a pretty long time, so it'd be a cool goal. It's one of the things I want to win.
I like to ask, now that we're getting into the season, do you guys have someone that you'd like to like shout out or you feel like has been like maybe an unsung hero, someone that's like we're not getting all the video footage of, or maybe isn't getting the publicity, but there's someone that like they're making a difference every game or every practice?
I'm trying to think about practice.
Yeah.
Who's a guy? Who in practice, I might not like him because he's mad annoying in practice. He's a little fast, little ball of annoyingness, but he runs really hard in practice. He makes all of us better. So it's definitely like Max Schlazer because he flies around, he hits you. It's not a great feeling when you go to tackle him. He's 5'0".
Yeah.
So
Max will definitely make you work in practice. It's one of the good things about him.
He is a cheater, though. He loves to cheat.
Cheats
He cheats to play, but it all makes us better.
Yeah.
Just because I've been asking that last week, but just how would you guys describe the once in a lifetime experience of Gabe Borges running with a football?
I was on the field when it happened. I fell down. I got back up, and I just saw this like just massive people just running.
Yeah,
and I was
everyone.
Like,
I think.
What's going on? And I run over, and I'm pushing, and then I see Gabe just running.
Yeah, we were zone, so my eyes are on the QB and all. It's just the ball at the floor. Yeah. I see Gabe come up with it, and I'm like, oh, so he's just gonna go down. I see him start getting on his horse. I'm like, I gotta run to the ball, so gotta go over there and push Gabe. I don't know how much I can move him. Yeah. And then we get him going. And then I think that someone cut his legs out and he went down.
Yeah.
He had to get some oxygen on the sideline, but no, it was a phenomenal play by Gabe. And he's been making plays all year, so just what he does now.
What do you guys feel like are the keys for the team to play its best football the rest of the season? Like, what are the keys for the team to just be at its best?
I'd say keep the intensity up. Just keep going hard every practice, every game.
Yeah, like not settling for anything. Like we just played like a good team. We lost. And that's like that was our first real like struggle, and like we need to get better from that. Because the first couple games, no one could really stop us. They stopped us, and it's like we need to respond now.
Yeah, one thing we just can't turn the ball over. We're such a good defensive team this year that teams aren't. I don't think a team's really drove the full field on us yet, and I think we need to make teams work for points.
I guess sort of one of the last questions, we were talking about the home crowd, and we're talking about you guys have a game on Halloween, and unfortunately it's an away game because the crowd would have been nuts. It's at a field that doesn't necessarily draw a big crowd. Are you guys going to maybe try and get some effort to maybe get a home field advantage on the way and get some students to come show up to that game?
Yeah, I think we'll definitely all talk about it.
Yeah,
we'll try.
There's a lot of people do play football, and
yeah.
So I think a lot of our friends will, make the trip down, maybe in a costume, wait for us before the parties happen.
So I guess maybe last question. I don't want to look past. I don't. You want to slow it down, and it's impossible to do. But have you guys been thinking about what you're gonna do after senior year of high school's over? What the next chapter is for you guys?
Yeah, I think I can speak for Rob. I think all of us want to go to college. I think just for the rest of the year, I'm trying to take it slow, not jump forward. But definitely go to college. Pursue an education, just become someone outside of this small town that I've lived in for the past 18 years.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys. We'll be seeing you Friday night and be covering every game the rest of the way. So thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome.